Hi everyone, welcome to Alaska Family Overland Adventures. My name is Ryan. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. I know it's been a while since we've posted any content or updates, and so I wanted to take today, we drove up into Hatcher Pass, or I drove up into Hatcher Pass, and I wanted just to provide a quick update on the channel, the family, and where we're going with 2024. So thanks for tuning in, and please stick around and we'll go through some updates and give you guys some updates on what's going on. All right, so 2023 was a kind of a challenging year in a couple aspects, and you know, if you've been following the channel, you probably noticed that the content dropped off dramatically about midsummer. And so I just wanted to give you guys an update on what happened. Basically, there was a couple variables at play last summer. First, unfortunately, Laurel lost her mom last year after a short but aggressive fight with cancer, and she passed away in June, early June of last year, and that was right on the heels of, or I guess right before Logan was born. And so we had to kind of, make some decisions. Fortunately, we couldn't travel, and once her mom passed away, so we had to wait until after Logan's birth, and then we were able to travel down, and months afterwards, of course, for her memorial. So we were kind of tied up with that stuff, and that also contributed to the fact that we didn't get a lot of content out. So in 2023, we also welcomed the birth of our second son, Logan. Logan was born a very healthy baby boy right in the end of June. And quite frankly, Laurel and I were quite surprised at how much work two boys were over one. I think we both planned on at least twice as hard, but I think it was significantly more than that. So unfortunately, between toddler time and also new baby time, we were just very, very busy at home, which I think is to be expected. And we spent a lot of time at the house dealing with that as opposed to going out on adventures. So new baby boy, we got two healthy, beautiful boys right now that are more than ready to go adventuring and all the things we want to do this summer. Just last year was, it was a little rough. So, and that was also combined with some other challenging times. Anyway, so enough of the excuses, but that's just a little bit of information as to why the channel was kind of lacking content the second half of the year last year. But looking forward to this year, I do have some videos that we did film in the late summer and fall of last year that I have all the video. I just need to get the editing done, and I plan on getting the editing done and getting some content out this late winter and spring. And hopefully you guys like some of those stories. And there was some really cool trips that we did, both with the Jeep and the trailer, as well as with the motorcycles. So yeah, I'm gonna get those out as soon as I can, start editing those up and putting out more content. And then as our spring and summer show up, we'll start filming more and more content. So looking forward to that. In addition to pushing out content, I wanted to just briefly give an update on some thoughts I had about the type of content we push out. So the name of the channel is Alaska Family Overland Adventures. We started the channel when we really started getting into more of the quote-unquote overland travel, which, a lot of folks have their debate on the definition of that, but for us it was just the, multi-day adventures of camping and wheeling and enjoying the trip in between as much as the destination. And we were doing that also with our young boy at the time. Now we're going to have the two boys. And just really kind of trying to focus on the family aspect of that adventuring. in 2024, want to keep the same idea going, but kind of expand it a little bit. And, we do so much more than just drive around in the Jeep and trailer and on the motorcycles. We do hiking and fishing and backpacking, and all these things are just, skiing in the winter. And these are all just things that I want to capture more of as part of our family story. And so while we'll still have a strong foundation in the Jeeping, overlanding, camping, and motorcycling, I just do want to add a little bit more to our story about what we do, because there's more to it than just, sitting in a vehicle and driving around. So planning on expanding that a little bit. I think this summer, especially now that we'll have a 3-year-old, planning on some of those overnight trips that we do, probably getting out with Matthew especially and doing some hikes and things like that. So we'll be expanding the channel a little bit in that realm. And then also, as you may have seen, if you're looking behind me here, I'm not in the Jeep, in a different vehicle. And so we did add a vehicle to our collection, and it's going to probably stay relatively stock form this year, but it is a new Ram Rebel. So step outside and introduce you to our new vehicle. This is our 2024 Ram Rebel 1500. We purchased this vehicle in November 2023, right around the Black Friday sales. And our goal with this vehicle is to eventually outfit it with overland and camping abilities. Hopefully, not this year, but hopefully in the next year, we'll have a front bumper with a winch on there. I would like to get a smart cap or similar cover for the back, and probably a rooftop tent. Otherwise, our plan this year is to use this vehicle in stock form as much as possible, get an idea of how it functions, and I think it's going to be pretty capable in its stock form. The Rebel is designed for off-road use, has the 33-inch tires, has a 1.5-inch lift from the factory, so I think it's going to be pretty capable. It has 4 high, 4 low with a locker, rear axle locker. So I think it'll be perfectly capable. And again, this year we'll use it in stock form, and next year it'll probably start getting built up. The main reason for us switching to this vehicle has to do with the fact that there's 4 of us that are inside. And as much as we love the Jeep, and the Jeep is still a part of the family and will still be used quite frequently, this gives us the ability for some of those travels where we're really hitting a lot of highway, maybe the Denali Highway, for example, where it's not super technical, where the extra legroom and things like that will come in handy. So anyway, new addition to the family, and can't wait to use it. All right, back here in the truck. I guess just for this last segment, I just want to talk about kind of the type of content, or I guess I should say the quality of content. So I found this to be relatively just a hobby for me. I'm not, making money on this. It's not a business. Laurel and I both have other jobs that we do to earn a living. But one thing that I did find about filming these adventures and capturing the memories with the kids and then editing them together is it's got a therapeutic value to it that I want to really expand. And so this year I'm hopefully going to bring you guys better quality videos. I have a mic now instead of relying on the GoPro mic, which I had a lot of comments on last year was quite horrible. But I also want to really get into better editing. And for someone like myself who has no background in photography or videography, this is all just kind of learn as I go. But I know there's better software out there, and I'm going to explore that so that I can get better software out to you guys and start bringing some better quality videos to the channel, and really kind of just capturing the beauty of where we live, and then telling that story in a way that has some nice quality for you guys. So anyway, enough of me droning on. appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully this gives you guys an update of 2024 and where we're going and where we've been. Throw a comment down below about your thoughts on maybe expanding that content. Throw some comments in below if there's anything you'd like to see our channel do or not do. And if you haven't hit subscribe, please do. Share the channel as you see fit. I would like to grow the channel this year and get more folks to realize that this is such a family-oriented activity that we do with the Jeep and the trailer and all the things that we do. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully we can see you guys down the road a little bit this year. And we came up last week, filmed some video of the new truck with our drones. So we'll tune into that and we'll see you guys next time.